Found a penny, found a penny, found a penny just now. Just now I found a penny just now. It's worth 1 cent, it's worth 1 cent, it's worth 1 cent just now. Just now it's worth 1 cent just now. Hey there, everyone, and welcome to the UkeStuff Podcast. These are special little presentations I want to make. Sometimes I visit with other people, but it's when I want to go off topic a little bit and talk about other things than just the normal things that I cover on the ukulele channel. So, that little song, by the way, I just had to look up, say, what's a song that I could sing about money? Because that's what I'm going to talk about here is money. And no, this is not going to be a broadcast asking you to subscribe to my Patreon, which I discontinued quite a while ago. I'm not going to ask you to go to buymeacoffee.com, although if you want to, that would be great. What I want to talk to you about is YouTube and how this channel is doing financially after 1 month. Finally, UkeStuff, the UkeStuff YouTube channel is finally a monetized channel. I am really excited about that because for the first time I'm actually earning an income from the work that I do here. Now, on the negative side, I'm making pennies per hour in terms of actually how long it takes to make content, but it's content that hopefully is lasting and will generate income for years to come. So I'm not bothered by that. I'm just pleased to be making some income. So first of all, I thought I would show you how I'm doing. And I don't think this is against YouTube's policies to talk about how you're doing. I'm putting on my glasses. And again, I am so sorry for the ring light glare, but it's one way for me to do that. I used to try to put my glasses up like this, to whatever. You can deal with the glare for this particular video. If you're watching and if you're listening to it, well, now you know what's going on the video. So the first slide I want to show you here is my estimated revenue for the month. And it looks like there's another day that may have gotten cut off, but also the very first day I think I made 3 cents. And ultimately 7,000 monetized playbacks during the month. And that's something that I can keep growing by creating content and building the audience and people finding the channel. So that's great. But if you take a look, my lowest day was under 40 cents and my best day was less than $1.20. That is not retirement level earnings. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is there are a number of people out here on the ukulele world, and there have been a few people that have been taking shots at the people like Bernadette, the people like John Atkins, the ukulele teacher, people who have quit their jobs and made YouTube a full-time job for themselves. And what I want to say to you is think about how hard that is. You have to keep creating content that people want to watch, and you have to work with advertisers. So I know, for example, there's one channel that frequently mentions that they are unpaid for their work and that they're unbiased, therefore, because they're not paid. Reality is they are also a monetized channel and they are accepting donations at various places. But there is a truth that some people are paid $100 to feature a ukulele in their channel or something like that. This channel is not, and it never will be. That's not my intent of what I want to do. I would like the content to earn money and just not earn a ton, but just a little bit to give back for the hours and hours that it takes to make a video. For example, a video like this will probably be in the realm of 20 to 30 minutes, plus another hour to edit, another hour to upload and tag and put other things in. So you're looking at not only that, dealing with like the website because there's audio and other things. So by the time that this one's done, probably altogether, it's a minimum of 3 hours. And if this particular video earns $2 over the life of the video, it doesn't take long to realize that you just worked for 30 cents an hour which is not a living wage. So my total respect to the people like Bernadette and the people like the ukulele teacher that can make a living out of this. And that's actually not what I want to do either. But you'll also notice that a lot of those people are also kind of continually uh, driving off to different areas too. Like the ukulele teacher has a t-shirt business that he's worked at. He's done his own ukulele that he sells. Bernadette has, for example, worked with Teespring and working on funding there. She's worked on the idea of creating her own store and a podcast. Not sure where all that is with her, but just keep that in mind that I'm not sure that it's right to be envious of those people other than just to respect the heck out of what they're doing. So one of the things I've also noticed right now is in the pandemic, everybody that used to be ukulele teachers at live festivals and live events have moved into YouTube too. So the marketplace has gotten really cluttered with a lot of content. So I have not been trying to push out content like crazy. I've just been trying to push out content as it fits. I try to do one play along a week. My goal is to do one a week for the whole year. I think I'm right on track or even a little bit ahead. And then with reviews, I try to do one a week, although I missed 1 week in there and I'm not going to feel bad about it. But then I will include unboxings if I have an unboxing. If I have projects that I want to do like a comparison, like I recently did with the Nova U and the Lava U, I'll do those. If I want to do a podcast, I'll do one of those. I don't do them all the time. So it just gives you, I can put out stuff when I want to, but if you go to YouTube right now and you search ukulele, there is such a flood of content and other things that people are doing. And also, when I'm doing my tutorials, I can start doing some other things now. So on songs that I want to sing along with, because this channel is monetized, I can make a tutorial for the play along. Then I can also make possibly a sing-along for songs I want to do because now companies are willing to split revenue if I make a cover of a song. And I'm not sure what the revenue part is. Oh, you're probably all wondering. So if you've had nearly 7,000 monetized playbacks last month and your revenue is $21.16 for the month, how much are you making per video that I watch of yours? And the answer is 1/3 of 1 cent. So $.003 almost perfectly is what I make for an ad revenue. Now, some other things that I'm doing. I do not allow in-ad videos on UkeStuff channel. Now, please note, my Uke Playlongs channel, none of those videos are monetizable by me. They are monetized, almost all of them, by YouTube and the copyright holder. So they throw in whatever ads they want. If their little ad box covers up the chords, that's their fault. I'm sorry, I can't change that. They're in control of those. The fact that they even let us use that music is a blessing beyond belief. So here on the UkeStuff channel, I don't do in-ads. I don't do pop-up banners. They shouldn't show up. What you should see is an ad at the beginning, at the end, and then ads that appear at the side of the screen. So I try to make it as unobtrusive as I can for you. I think I could increase my ad revenue by adding commercials inside of the video, but I don't want to do that to you. I want to leave that open to you. So that is what we're looking at for monetization for the first month. I would be happy to follow up with this podcast at another time and tell you about how things are going. As for Buy Me a Coffee is a way that people can make a donation to the work that I do. There's a lot of different things that I'm doing. That's one of the things I love about what I'm doing. There are certain things that I always do. So for example, the play-alongs I'm always going to do, and the tutorials that go with those I'm going to do. The reviews I'm going to keep doing as long as I can keep getting ukuleles to review and I don't run out of my own ukuleles. So those are things I can always do, but I can always branch off to some other things. So if you notice, I've been making some music memos play-alongs and some other play-alongs that are here on this channel that aren't on the Uke Play-alongs channel because they're all mine. Those are all there. But anyway, with all the content that I can create and just have fun making, and nobody's forced me to make it. It's just a fun hobby on the side of my real job right now as an elementary music educator. With all that in mind, there are a few people that have just donated too. Now, again, not going on here to say give to that, but if you want to, That link is just always going to stay there. I love it because it's not like Patreon where you have to keep giving. And I'm not against Patreon, but I felt awkward with Patreon. I don't need people to keep giving me money and giving me money, giving me money. But if somebody is like, hey, you know what? I really appreciate the work you do. Go have a cup of coffee, or go take your kids to McDonald's. I mean, just it's very, very kind. So it's nice to have people that are willing to just throw some money at you in thanks for the things that you do, knowing how little this actually generates. But again, I'm not complaining because this is a hobby and I'm just thrilled that it's actually starting to take off. So that, I mean, really, that summarizes the main thing I want to talk about was financial. How is the channel doing 1 month in with profitability or making money? And ultimately, by the way, Google starts paying out at $100. So somewhere like 4 months from now, I know the channel will keep growing organically. By the way, I did learn that there are people who pay to grow their YouTube channel. So they will go to a person that has connections with lots of people, and they will pay that person money, and then that person has other people subscribe, which brings more interest to the channel and brings the numbers up and to more people's attention. I don't do that. This channel and the Uke Play Along channel all just grow organically. I haven't paid anybody anything to grow that channel or this channel, and I'm just going to let it grow organically. Right now, we are at 1,500 as I'm making this podcast, just above that, and that's after 1 year of this channel existing separately. I had kind of hoped that more people that watch the Uke Play Alongs channel would subscribe to this channel, but that really isn't the case. That channel, by the way, will be approaching 58,000 within the next couple weeks. We've also seen huge numbers of growth on our play along channels with the pandemic, which makes sense because people can't play in groups. They've found a lot of comfort in playing along with the play alongs. And for myself and the other play along creators, that has been really a wonderful thing to see. It's nice to see all the clicks and everything like that. Again, you're not paid for it. It's nice to see all the comments that people leave. Most of the time, people are very kind. There are some unkind comments every now and then, and some of them I don't publish. That's just part of, unfortunately, what we do. There are some people that I shared this on one of my videos. Like, for example, I shared this by the way, we do have a Facebook group. I'm kind of drifting there, but we do have a Facebook group for the ukulele play-alongs, and that group has kind of expanded its boundaries to be more than the kind of videos that we do, even though that's the main focus of what we do. But I make a baritone version. In fact, I make 3 versions of every song minimum, sometimes more than that with different keys. But I make an ukulele, a baritone ukulele, and then something called a lyric version, and that allows any non-transposing instrument to play along. But I will get people that play the baritone chord and then will leave a very rude comment of, how stupid are you? You're using the wrong chords. What do you mean? Your C chord looks like an F chord. And it's just like, it says baritone right across the screen. I don't know how to help you any more than that. I put in the description, put in the title, put in the thumbnail. Just make sure that you're using baritone, you're using the regular ukulele version. So also I've been using the Tri-Citer. The Tri-Citer is a free service that allows people to upvote. So in my more recent play-alongs, you can make a suggestion, and then if you look through the list and there's other people's songs you want, you can upvote them. I've been trying to get to some of those songs as well as songs that I hear or that I still want to make. And I also look forward, I think this summer, again, as a teacher, finally done with distance learning for right now. That was hard from March on to teach through a computer all the time. Now that that's over, I'm looking forward to maybe even doing some more songs out of the 365 project, particularly as there can be revenue sharing now, again, thanks to this channel being monetized. So I do want to thank everyone that has subscribed and everyone that has watched the video, because that allowed this channel to reach the point where it can actually earn an income. As small as it is, I'm just, again, so pleased to actually have it. The other thing I wanted to do was to make an announcement of something that I've decided to work on. I have decided that I want to make a series called GCEAU, like UkeStuff. I just pointed to my UkeStuff logo on my shirt, and a series called DGBEU. So what those video series are going to be is truly how to start with ukulele so that people can watch a series, and they will even have their own playlist and they'll be in order. There are going to be some pre-beginner videos that cover ukulele history, parts of the ukulele, and so forth. And then there's actually going to be, okay, you've got this ukulele in your hands. What do you do with it? Going from the inspection of the ukulele the first time you hold it as one video, and then to tuning the ukulele the first time as another video, to other parts, and just letting that go. And I'm not sure how long that series will go, but I've had some students, even my younger students, they've been asking for videos of how to start playing ukulele. And there are lots of videos about how to play ukulele, but not a lot of really clearly defined step-by-step series. So again, and all that stuff will be provided here on UkeStuff for free. There will be obviously the Buy Me a Coffee link on the UkeStuff channel and linked in the description. People apparently don't read the description. That's fine. And then, of course, every view will bring in, with an advertisement, 1/3 of 1 cent. So if 10 people watch it, I'll make 3 cents. It's all good. So I know I'm being a little funny at that, but it's also kind of true. So that's another thing that's going to be coming soon on this channel. I'm actually even going to have some gear available on my Teespring account. There are some things there now, but so it'll be available both in DGBE baritone and GCA soprano, concert, and tenor. If you play not C6 tuning but D6 tuning, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make those videos. I'll leave that to my friends in Canada that do that. So I think that pretty much summarizes everything I wanted to say in this little video about how things are going financially, and talk about the plans that I have in the near future for some other fun things that will be coming your way soon. So as always, thank you for watching the channel, and I hope you like the new tag, which is I will be back soon with some more uke stuff for you. Found 1/3 of a penny, found 1/3 of a penny, found 1/3 of a penny right now. Just now I found 1/3 of a penny, found 1/3 of a penny just now. Thank you.